Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm your imaginary friend Jack. Today we are playing some more Jenny LeClue Detectivu. Last time we cleared CJ and we were in a boat headed towards our house. We had escaped from the Glatz Manor and now we are on our way through or to the Forgotten Forest. I keep wanting to say Forbidden Forest because of Harry Potter, but I'm so excited. Are you excited? Let me know down in the comments below. And with all that, let's get back to the mystery. Hopefully this time around, we will not have as many OBS issues. I recorded for 40 minutes last time. We got past the halfway mark, so that's good. And we didn't run into any issues. So if everything is done right, that last episode will be a little bit longer than normal. So hopefully we won't have as many issues this time. I think the answer was I couldn't put it in a folder. I just had to record straight to my videos tab instead of my Jenny LeClue folder that I had created, but we'll see what happens. All right. I love the way the camera moves with this style. Like, it is really well done. And it really gives you a sense of scale. Okay. I know I'm supposed to go up, but I want to go down first, because again, yep, and it's in the cove, just like I thought it would be, because that has been the pattern so far. And as a good detective, I am looking for patterns. I don't know if that's what real detectives do. I just heard that on a show once. Okay, now we have to go up. Okay, yeah, we've gone through Bagel Bay. And now we're headed towards the bridge. That's right. But first, let's go up and explore over here. Is it in this cove? Hey! I'm learning. I love all the stickers and stuff. I gotta decorate my journal again. Also, there should be some new stickers coming to my Threadless shop soon. Actually, I did just post one new sticker. Hopefully another one will be out very soon. We were talking about it on stream the other day, and I am making a sticker that says "Don't be a butt nugget," because apparently people on stream love the fact that I say butt nugget, which is something, admittedly, that I did learn from Gray. Gray and I actually came up with that together. I say learn from, but we were joking around one day, and we started calling things butt nuggets. And yeah, so that has become a thing, and I say it on stream all the time. I've said it here before. So yeah, there's a chance that by the time this comes out, I will have a "Don't be a butt nugget" sticker available. I think I'm not close enough. Over on my Threadless, and I will link it in the description if it is there. It should be. I actually drew out part of it yesterday, actually. I drew out part of it. I just have to work on the text now and making sure that's the way that I want it to be. Owlmoss Bridge is coming up, but let me double check that I've got a hit everywhere. I think Bear Claw Bend, I did all that. I just need to come in here and check here out. And I think this might be the last scrap. No. Ooh, 5 of 7. Okay, so maybe I think I've covered everywhere in here, though, so maybe there's more lake / river that I have to explore. You know? It usually would have popped up by then.
That's the way to my house.
I may have messed up. There may be more, but we'll see. So far, it's been spread out. So. We'll know if we start to get another postcard.
The night was still and quiet on the far side of the lake.
No one ever comes down here. Not since they stopped repairing the bridge.
Why did they stop repairing
And
the
yet
bridge?
it was hard to shake the feeling of being watched.
This is CJ's fault. He really believes all that stuff.
Once you start to see things, there's no going back.
I wonder what he meant by that.
It's true. When you start to look at things in a different way, it's hard to go back. There's so much gallery art, which I love. Oh, another one already. Okay. Hey, oops. Cute burb sticker.
Forgotten Forest Trail. Voted most likely place to be eaten by bears. Arthurton Gazette.
What a wonderful thing to be voted. The power is out.
Perfect. Just
But
as I'm about
that-
to enter the spooky woods.
Should
The good
be...
folks at Arthurton Power and Light were not easing Jenny's fear of the dark.
That's right,
Of
we're
course,
afraid of the
this was
dark.
the very reason curfew had been put in place.
I love her little side eye toward the author. Enter the Forgotten Forest. I love it. I love it so much. This is such a good game. You getting cozy, buddy? Oh, it looked like the ground was moving. Like all those were little bugs. Jenny's imagination ran wild. In the darkness, every sound was a threat. Every shadow, a monster. But she was nearly home. Just a little further. Just a little further. This is cool. I love this like storybook style. Which reminds me, I have a plugin I need to play with for After Effects. Nothing to investigate yet. Oh no. Cute. No going back now. That is a point of no return for sure. This game really engrosses you in it. You know, it really does pull you in. The sound design is really good. Oh no.
What happened to the bridge?
Ooh.
It looked like Jenny had reached a dead end. She had no choice but to return to Susie's house for a comforting mug of hot chocolate.
I'd rather plummet to my death.
Alright. Oh, can we actually die?
It was a terrifying drop to the rocks below.
Ooh.
Surely she wasn't contemplating jumping across.
Mom
I
always
am.
says a great detective takes calculated risks. So let's do the math.
No, this is the second time today I've had to do math. It's not actual math, though. 6 foot, badly damaged.
The bridge is too weak for a running jump.
Strong tailwind.
Taking into account the strong tailwind, and factoring in my athletic prowess, or lack thereof, I could
There
make
we
that
go.
jump 2 out of 3 times.
2 out of 3 times.
Not bad odds.
Terrible odds.
Well, here goes nothing. Uh-oh.
Oh no. It's not that far of a... Oh.
Okay, maybe the odds weren't so good.
And now she was dangling from a splintered plank, one slip away from certain death.
It's just like climbing a tree. Just don't look down. Don't look down.
Just gotta get over it. They already introduced this mechanic once. See, we got this. It's all good. Ooh, we're gonna have to drop though. Oh, okay. Bam, bam, down, bam, bam, down, down, bam. Wait, was that a... No, okay. I was like, is there a piece of like gallery art stuck in there? Ooh, a choice. I'm assuming we need to go this way. It is closer to our goal. Oh, maybe you could have gone either way. Oh? They will hide stuff in these areas. Ooh. Okay, cool. Whew. Was there anything over here that I missed? I don't think so. Whew. I'm like tense. I can feel it in my shoulders and stuff. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna have to jump over this way. Maybe? Where am I gonna go? Like, do I need to go over to the... Yeah, because you see in the very corner... You see, as I'm pointing, there's like a little bit of a bridge right there.
Was this the end for our tiny hero?
Ooh.
As her spindly muscles began to give way, an image flashed before Jenny's eyes. Her mother, dangling from a ledge, unable to pull herself to safety. How could she possibly save her family when she couldn't even save herself?
I can't give up now. Mom needs me.
Yeah.
Jenny had barely survived. Was she really prepared for the dangers that lay ahead?
You gotta be.
It's too late to turn back now.
Yeah. Sometimes life thrusts the situation upon you. I really like how this approaches storytelling
It
too.
might have been her recent brush with death, but Jenny's heart was pounding in her chest.
UFOs.
That's not my heart. That's
It's the compass.
CJ's compass. The needle is shaking like crazy.
When the needle is steady, the anomalies are near. Oh, it pays to examine. It pays to be curious. Ah.
What's this? Another postcard piece. Curious.
Hey. Hey, I got all of them. So Arthurton is bottom right, usually. This needs to go like this. Maybe. Sarcophagi. I think this guy is... Well, we'll put him over here for now. There we go. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere up here. I think you just needed to do it kind of in order. I could be wrong. Hey, exam. Hey, sis. You'd love it here. It always feels like fall. Junior year has been a real whirlwind. I'm having a hard time with my dissertation. Tip, don't major in ancient Arthurtonian culture. So I went to the museum for inspiration. Found some really beautiful jewelry. Give Petey a big hug for me. Did he like the bone I sent him? XOXO, Gemma. Interesting, they're coded. I wonder if those are hex codes? Cool. I would like to see the baby.
Is this what the compass was pointing to?
Maybe.
Jenny paused for a moment and listened. It was quiet but distinct.
Ow.
A constant pulse. Mechanical, unnatural.
Man-made?
But other than the sound it emitted, this rock was like any other in the forest.
Strange. Interesting. Oh. There's nothing else to observe. Okay, so maybe that was all that was. Phenomena are near when the needle is steady. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Haha. Nice. There's so much gallery art. I love it. All right, gotta begin our climb, our ascent into the unknown. Oh, leveled off pretty quick. Guess it wasn't that unknown. Okay, hey, we've made it to the other side of the bridge. It's a good little detour. Oof. There we go. Man, having all these little bits to find really does make you feel accomplished, like you're doing something, because a lot of it is just walking around and like pointing and clicking on stuff, but the way that they do it and like having all these like little gallery items and stuff, all this little behind the scenes content for you to find is really nice. It makes you feel accomplished and like you're really a detective who's always looking for answers, always looking for clues. You know, it's just, this is a really well-made game, and I'm very excited to be playing it, and I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am, and so we're going to play this one all the way through to completion. Not all in one sitting, obviously. We do have other things to do, sadly. I don't want to go to work. I heard something. We stepped on something. Like hollow? Huh. There we go. I was off by just a little bit.
There's something under there.
Yeah. I knew there was something wonky going on. A hatch.
Jenny had spent her whole childhood exploring the woods behind her house.
But I've never seen this before.
Then she remembered CJ's words.
People don't see things they aren't looking for.
She
Always
knocked on
look
the
for
rusty
things.
metal.
Hollow. It's a trapdoor.
First of all, sticker. Take a look at all the fringes really quick. See if there's any other gallery art or anything under the leaves.
What a strange device.
Ooh.
The wires are connected to the door.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, just like it's just like the receiver or the transmitter at the very beginning of the game in the prologue. Oh. Wild.
A stale, metallic odor filled the air as Jenny peered into the opening.
It sure is dark down there.
Too dark.
But I can't just leave this unexplored. I have to see where it leads.
And so Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
Dun, dun, dun. Wait, let's come check over here really quick. Oh, okay. Nope, there's nothing. Hey, but always worth a second look. Just enough light. Ooh. What is this? Push the button. Is this like a spy satellite that crashed? Oh no. The hatch closed.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah. Tim.
In all her short life, Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place. The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities. Equal parts terrifying and intriguing, it was,
Incredible!
yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard.
The mysterious laboratory.
Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust.
So it's been here for a while.
Jeez, how long has this been here?
Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet,
It's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading.
Starship
this-
cadets and the race for space.
It feels...
Alien.
Now I'm starting to sound like CJ. There must be
Yay.
a logical explanation for all this.
This
Its
is
purpose
the...
would remain a mystery.
Stop
It
talking.
dared not touch its intricate interface.
I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I love that he's getting at that. But like, this is the frequency that they were picking up through the stereo system that they were setting up. We trying to bring everything into alignment? Yeah.
As Jenny turned the dials, she heard something hidden in the static.
A voice. But what is he saying?
Rabbit 49, Bear 78, Whale 36, Rabbit 55.
It keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk weird.
Was it a cry for help? A shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary?
Whatever it is, it must be important.
It must be.
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
Good. Always take notes.
Looks fancy. And broken.
Where are you, little clue? Aha. I almost missed it.
There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder.
It was just a blank piece of paper.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Jenny traced her finger over the page.
What
She felt
will
the
lemon
clear
juice
indentations left by a pen.
reveal?
I know exactly what to do.
Take a rubbing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It worked. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the worst
It
password
was code
ever.
of some kind.
The world's least secure code.
Yep. Ah, it's the same combination I have on my luggage.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Code accepted. System authorized and on for activation.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever.
Sphere hermetically sealed.
Hermetically sealed. Ooh.
Magnetic transducer coils targeting. Rotation phase harmonics stabilized. Commencing experiment 8, module 57.
Ooh, what's about to break?
What's happening?
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency.
It says it's working, but what's it doing?
Remember,
Radioactive.
a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
For your 15-minute smoking break. Ah, remember when smoke breaks were a thing?
I should get out of here before my
Yep.
skin melts off.
Yeah, it did say radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive. Speed climb. I wonder what that was all about. That's interesting. I'm sure there's more throughout the town that we'll have to find. What did it change? The rocks are floating.
boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons.
CJ said he saw a swarm of UFOs circling the Forgotten Forest.
Was Jenny beginning to make sense of
The
CJ's wild ramblings?
boulders.
I'm gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack all this.
Oh, I could use more coffee. I'm like worried that there's gonna be like some hidden timer and I'm gonna be crushed if I don't hurry through. Gamer senses tingling. Yep.
Oh, God.
Okay, they just moved. Because you couldn't get through earlier. No squares allowed. Only for the cool kids.
Our old fort.
It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot.
I could never climb up there on my own. Keith always had to help me.
They schemed and planned and swore never to let anything come between them.
Aww.
Just thinking about him hurt.
She loves him. He's her best friend. But it was the LeClue Detective Agency and Keith, and they wanted puppies.
What was that?
A challenge.
Steven!
Stefan! Stefan!
What? Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Are they
Not this
brothers?
again. Something's out here. Something big.
A child.
Real big.
They're on
There's
either side of the
nothing
house.
there.
But I'm getting some super spooky vibes, man.
For the last time, Kevin, the radios are for emergencies only.
They look like they could be related.
That was lucky. I need to be more careful.
The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her hand.
What are we gonna do?
If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue.
Detectivo.
It's tempting.
But Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police.
There's probably a sneakier way in.
In the basement window.
Out of the police's line of sight, the basement was her best entry point into the house.
Except that window is locked, and all my lockpicking gear is inside.
Foiled. But there's one that's open here.
The window was ajar, the frame damaged.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Whoever it was, that's my way in.
Somebody planting evidence.
That's Mom's room.
The window looked a promising point of entry.
I could climb the tree up onto the roof.
But as Jenny knew, all the windows on the second floor were bolted down.
Dad did it after a raccoon got in and trashed the place.
Her
My
room?
And inside.
My detective gear.
But unfortunately, this window was also bolted shut.
Damn raccoon.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past
Halloween?
the police officer. One false move and the game would be up.
And he's fidgety.
Hey! Who goes there?
Caught! Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother.
Oh no.
Here goes nothing.
Steven! Please tell me you're there.
What's up, buddy?
I think you should know, and I say this with 100% certainty, that there's a
Spit it out already.
mountain lion out here!
Very likely. They're indigenous to this area.
What?
Just don't let it eat you.
Just
I
don't
don't
let it
need
eat
any more
you.
paperwork.
Oh, God. I think I'll just head inside for a minute to check on something.
I don't know if you were caught no matter what and you had to do that,
That was close.
but I think you were supposed to get caught no matter what on that. But oh my god, is it Halloween? Look at the little pumpkins, I love it. But that sent him inside, which could pose a problem for us later. I knew it would be worthwhile to search over here.
Someone definitely forced this open.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement?
Yes. You gotta go in the basement. You gotta try a
It was an
little
odd
investigation.
feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought.
Are we becoming the bad guy? Sorry, I had to stretch.
Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home.
Sort of.
What the heck? Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Let's see who this belongs to.
On a collegiate salary? 7767. Is there any clues? Can I go anywhere else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again? Oh, there's thumbprints on there. Oh, darn it. Interesting. 1, 1, 3, 4. The Hawk and the Weasel, and other bedtime
Who carries
stories.
around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside?
A children's
The
book
Hawk and the Weasel.
that
Hang
was
on a second.
under the dean.
Jenny recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the dean's lifeless body.
In
Uh-huh.
the library. There must be something significant about it.
All right. Oh, change the page. Oh, wait, there's gallery art. Right there. Yeah. I was like, why am I not able to look? There's a page torn out of it. That's not a clue that there's a page missing? Like the dedication page? The rabbits and the
This feels
bear.
familiar. Like I've seen it before. Wait, no. I've heard it before. On the radio in the underground lab.
Oh,
Could there be a
yeah.
connection between the cryptic radio message and this book?
Let's find out.
Okay. Rabbit 49, bear 78, whale 36. There once lived a family of rabbits. Their home was a 3-story tall carrot cake near a river. Walking past, a bear smelled the delicious frosting and began eating the cake. What is this madness? She will purge us of house and home, cried the smallest rabbit. Soon the house had lost nearly all its icing. Eventually, the one thing left was the furniture. Satiated, the bear left and the terror passed. The rabbits had survived. They were now free to run about and gather materials to build a new house. Hopeful a bit of less tasty this time. So oh wait. Soon. Oh, so on the bear page, word 78. So you have to count. Oh, it was right around here. It's like a shift cipher. So, not a shift cipher, but sort of. They. Okay, so whale 36. So find the page with the whale, the hawk and the weasel. Ow. The boy and the whale. 36. So 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Will. So, the boy and the whale. One day a terrible storm rolled through the valley, flooding the town and forming a lake. One boy survived by floating upon his bed. Exhausted and starving, he prayed, "Someone please save me and I will forever be in your debt." Suddenly a whale came diving down through the maze of clouds. She disappeared below the water, then suddenly surfaced, lifting the boy onto her back. The whale said, "I am in desperate need of a navigator. Can you help me find my way home?" The boy agreed, and so she fed him fish, and off they flew into the sky to find a new home together. All right, so now we have to go back to rabbit, and for word 55. So that was like 78. Unless there's another rabbit. Hold on. No. The hawk and the weasel, the wolf and the sheep. Alright, so word 55. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, that's 57. I heard it pop up. Soon they will all. Okay, okay, to help you, there's little numbers. Okay. Weasel. The hawk and the weasel. High above the forest, a hawk spotted a weasel and attacked. Injured, the weasel lay low in the grass where it could listen for its pursuer and lick its rancid wounds. But the hawk was relentless. Fear soon turned to despair. "How will I survive?" cried the weasel. Suddenly, the screech of the hawk was silenced by a thunderous blow. An enormous black crow had carried the hawk away. Relieved, the weasel slinked home, laughing at its good fortune. Weasel 23. Sounds like a verse. So 36. Yeah, right in here. Soon they will all listen. Alright, the wolf and the sheep. A wolf who had caught its feet in a hunter's trap pleaded with a passing sheep. "Please free me before my wound becomes infected and death comes to take me." "Why should I help you when you would as soon eat me?" demanded the sheep. "Come now, let us not relive past transgressions," said the wolf. "Free me now and I shall be your servant forever." And so the sheep released the wolf, and the wolf ate the sheep. Don't trust a wolf in sheep's clothing. 51. So that's... Okay. So back to bear. 8. Oh, you can find all of them. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $30.
Soon they will all listen. Relive their rancid past.
The message read like a threat.
Yeah.
From who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer?
Punishing people for their pasts?
Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest. And the secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant. Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee. Only then would the answers become clear.
I guess I'll let it brew for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective gear.
I'll let it brew for a bit. Interesting. Cryptic.
Oh crap!
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
More beer. Hide under the stairs, Jenny. Or
Make
in a
yourselves
box.
at home, why don't you?
Forget about it. There's more in the back of the fridge.
They better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot! They got cookies too.
Ah.
Hey, have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house. Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Those, are fighting words. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Unless she
Which means I
turned it.
can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable treasure trove of old possessions. Surely something around here would prove useful.
Maybe. But I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation.
By pulling the switch.
Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Of course.
The week after Jenny's father died, her mum boxed
Oh,
up
he
his
did
things
die.
and tucked them away in the basement. Jenny had argued with her,
It was like she was trying to erase him.
but seeing them now, being reminded of him, Jenny understood.
It's too painful. That pain of loss. So it is confirmed. He did die. I can't get up there.
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's desk, the disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia, all reminders that her dad was here not so long ago.
Only a
Miss you,
year
Dad.
ago. Oh. The photo
This was
from our
years
dream.
ago. I look like a kid.
You
One
were
of
a
the rare
kid.
times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes.
Don't take yourself too
I
seriously.
might, need this later.
Yeah, might as well, right? Did he actually die? Wait, quantum tunneling and adaptive special optics. Did he actually die? Or did he disappear?
Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics. Sounds
And
like a
there's
real
a
page turner.
weird, mysterious
Such a
thing going
nerd.
on. Wonder if there's some quantum stuff going on. Results of restorative transductive coupling experiment phase 7. Possible changes after initial phase cycling and post-dynamic quantum tunneling has transpired. Observed changes in higher dimensional planes has led to a regression in phase modulation of radio frequency spectra. Bandpass filtering has produced no differentiated results, and advanced holography has not shown any positive change either. Further study is required to identify narrow beam secure spectrums from which to transmit future communications. He was looking at a way to... Was he the one who was doing the experiments? Mending the molecular bonds of marriage.
Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
A Scientific Journey to Rediscovering Love and Chemistry by David Lynch. I'm recording this just after David Lynch passed away too, and he was and still is an inspiration to me as a filmmaker. Like, his uncompromising vision to his art and stuff is, and yeah, so it's bittersweet.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the desk.
Looks fresh. Still sticky.
Someone was messing with your dad's stuff.
A field guide to fascinating flora. Written by Weiss, Felding,
and Strasberg.
Strasberg.
The dean.
Did the dean write this book?
Or had a hand in it. Fantastic, thoughtful, earnest. Did she make this for her dad? Today, I love you 1 molecule more than Mom. Jenny. P.S. You promised to take me for donuts this weekend. Don't forget. Can you flip it over anymore? Is there anything else on here? No. Ah, yes. Shoe shine. More notes. Lab explosion rocks down.
Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he got like quantumly flung forward into the future or something, and now he's trying to work his way back, which is why all these experiments. Lab explosion rocks town. A tragedy befell Gumball University this morning when an experiment in the chemistry lab went wrong. An accident caused a destructive explosion, killing 1 scientist and injuring several others. The area was immediately cordoned off and no one allowed in due to the potential deadly chemicals involved. While the investigation is still ongoing, police have identified Henry LeClue as the scientist killed in the explosion. He is survived by wife Julie and daughter Jenny. Dean Strasberg, head of the school and close friend of the LeClues, gave a statement on campus this afternoon. What a tragic and unpreventable accident. Henry was working with dangerous chemicals and it looks like he made a grave error. He was under a lot of stress. People make mistakes. We've lost a great friend and neighbor today. Article continues on page 8 with reactions from townspeople. Missing fish found. Pros and cons of pants. The dean had something going on with his neck. What did the dean murder?
The dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad.
Wait. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Sorry. I was just making sure. Just making sure. Ooh, gallery art. The most important find.
Acrid inspections report. I've never seen this before.
Complaint. On May 14th, an anonymous source filed a complaint with the university regarding the lack of proper ventilation in labs. The equipment we have is old and frankly dangerous. It's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. Process. Inspections of the facility revealed a dangerous and unsafe work environment. Despite several violation notices and follow-up inspections, the school consistently failed to address non-compliant safety standards. Conclusion. John Acrid, don't let anyone work in that lab. It's a death trap.
This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake.
Did
Everyone
the
in
dean?
town blamed him for the accident. But they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
Did the dean murder the dad? And the dad is out for revenge. Recommend immediate closure of the facility until new equipment and upgrades can be made. October 5th.
That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident.
The dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
He must have known that the lab was unsafe, but still let my dad work in there?
Any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mum to the dean's death.
This doesn't prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder. Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation.
I
just
think...
don't know what it is yet.
Take it.
I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Was Jenny sure this was the right thing to do? It broke every rule in the book. Why would she need to hide evidence if her mom was truly innocent?
Mom isn't here to defend herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to justify it, Jenny knew this wasn't the choice of a great detective.
I need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought, too. It's not good. It's not a good thing that I'm doing, but still. They were obviously having problems mending the molecular bonds of marriage, volume 2. And then he died. And then I think the mom, being a great detective, was investigating why her husband died and found out something. And when she went to confront the dean about it, some shit went down. You know what I mean?
And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back?
There's something in the
where's
lab
the most
papers.
likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
Well, how? I can't get up there. And it's not letting me select it. Oops. I can't run right now either. The lab papers. There's obviously something over here. Ah.
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
And I can use this to get up here to get that. Hey, hey. Another postcard piece. Aw, yeah. Books, towels, photos,
Jenny's
kitchen.
instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
Baby clothes. Kitchen, garden, books, clothes, crime scene investigation.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear.
We get to use the mom's old gear. That's freaking cute. Oh my god, I love this game. Oh. Sticker. Practical homicide investigation. A flashlight.
It's not as good
Noise.
as mine, but at least it works.
Old school flashlight.
More or less.
Forensics for dummies. Locksmith tool
My
set.
key to the city. An old set of lockpicks.
Nice.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colorful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
Is it her mom's old
This
jacket?
must be Mom's old jacket.
Which
It
is like
smelled
her
of
sweater.
formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
From her CSI days.
And so, she tried it on.
Oh wait, no, I wanted to get that piece of art. I missed it. I love it. Jenny LeClue, Detective.
Fits like a glove.
A giant, oversized glove.
It smells like Mom.
Aw, your mom smells like
Her
formaldehyde?
mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
I won't let them take you away from me, too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the
It'll
first
do.
time in her life, she felt like a real detective. She had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match. Somebody else is here.
And on that note, I can't look back in there. I missed a piece of gallery art. But on that note, I think we will jump back into it next time on another episode of Jenny LeClue Detective. All right. What are you thinking? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I love this so freaking much. I cannot tell you. It's so good. It's so good. Mwah. Love, 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 love it. I hope you're enjoying it too. Like I said, let me know down in the comments. But with all that being said, I hope that no matter where you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and well, having a wonderful rest of your day, your evening. You're having a great week. You're staying safe and taking care of each other. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.